And the Indian Sports Network is on the air again this evening. Good evening, everybody. This is Kenny Masterson coming back to you again from Elsberry High School in Elsberry, Missouri. And now on this broadcast, we're going to see the Elsberry Lady Indians. We're going to see them taking on the visiting Wellsville-Middletown Lady Tigers. You were with me earlier, then you saw the interviews with the seniors, and they gave some pretty good interviews there. It's interesting to listen to them. I mean, they are the future of this country. I know that's about as big a cliche as you can possibly have, but can't think of anything new. I guess that's why it's a cliche. Everybody says it. But anyway, that is on a separate broadcast, so I would advise everybody to go ahead and go back and watch it. But right now, we are here for this Lady Tigers and Lady Indians ball game. And so go over it a little bit about some history on these two teams. The all-time record. I say all-time record just in the past 10 games. I guess they really weren't keeping track too much before the last 10 games. But anyway, in the last 10 games, Elsberry has won all 10 games. So let's kind of hoping that we keep this going tonight. We have the Elsberry girls are 13-9 on the season, and the Lady Tigers are 9-13. So it's not like either team is the greatest in the world or the worst in the world. So they're going to have to play good tonight. The Elsberry Lady Indians are going to have to play good tonight and bring home a victory. Now, once again, the last time that these two teams met was the 29th of January of 2019. And that was over in Wellsville. I remember being at that game. The girls, Elsberry won that game 56-29. And so, once again, I don't know how much their team has changed this year. Ours has changed quite a bit. But these young ladies they've molded themselves and gelled into a pretty good team this last several games. So the win streak is at 10. For the points per game, Elsberry is getting 39.5 points per game. Wellsville's been getting 33.2 points per game. Elsberry's been allowing 36.6, and Wellsville's been allowing 44.5. So on paper, I know I say this every game also, but there's a reason I say it. On paper, Elsberry's going to win this game. But they don't play on paper. They play out there in that hardwood. I guess you can take that hardwood and make paper out of it. But at this point in time, it's not paper, it's hardwood. So anyway, let's go over the rosters now of these two teams. And for the visiting Wellsville-Middletown Lady Tigers, playing tonight, or at least on the roster tonight for Wellsville-Middletown, is number 2, Molly Scott. Number 3, Carly Henderson. Number 4, Lucy Schnitker. Number 5, Natalie Bockelman. Number 10, Danny Hager. Number 11, Kaya Mays. Number 13, Elizabeth Burdick. Number 14, Taya Morton. I hope it's Taya, not Tia. Might be either one. Number 15, Morgan Bryant. And number 21, Kaylee Marshall. That is the roster for the Wellsville-Middletown Lady Tigers. And now for your hometown Elsberry Lady Indians. On the roster tonight is number 2, Tanisha Henderson, otherwise known as Tiny. Number 4, Peyton Robinson. Number 5, Addison Steele. Number 10, Candace Dowell. Number 11, Neosha Henderson. Number 12, Kylie Kinsler. Number 14, Abby Jenkins. Number 15, Mackenzie Gladney. Number 20, Kelsey Flaster. Number 24, Lily Smith. Number 31, Bella Mozzie. Number 32, Olivia Kinsler. Number 41, Alyssa Love. And number 43, Tyra Henderson. I left off number 25, Samara Manuel. I guess I picked up an old roster here. Number 25, Samara Manuel, and number 11, Neosha Henderson are no longer on this team. So, yeah, I must have picked up